Hello, I didn't do my homework intently. It is 8:13 in the evening. That's why I'm recording this so late. Yeah, I usually don't record this late. But I wanted to get done with my homework first, but yeah, that took too much time. And yeah, like I said, not very intently, so it takes even longer, of course. So here are these bats. I kinda like these. These are in my level called the Dynamic Swamp. You know, the one I made in Mega Maker? Yeah, that's the one I made. And it's really cool. You should check it out. I also made a Mario Maker level recently. It's called Dungeon 10: The Legend of Zelda. So it kinda sucks. It's too difficult, I think. But oh no. I'll actually put it in the description. It'll be nice. You can play it. I've changed my desktop background on my computer to my old airman picture I made in January 2015. The one I showed you in the last video, I think it was. I want that health, but I can't. Maybe I should make like a really short Mega Man video. The shortest one in Mega Man 4 thus far is one that is like about 15 minutes. I mean, 5 minutes. I mean, not 15. 5. So maybe I should like a 2-minute video, because this is so boring. But nah, I want to play a little bit more. It is so weird recording these videos. Like right now I'm in the zone doing this stuff and playing the game. I mean, I'm not even concentrated on the game. Not really very concentrated on the game. I'm more concentrated on what I'm saying. So I would definitely play differently, I think, if I were just playing on my own, not making a video. Like, I would take things more seriously, I guess. Because, well, if I'm playing on my own, it doesn't feel like there's any value to it other than I'm supposed to beat the game, I guess. Speaking of that, I still haven't played. I haven't played The Legend of Zelda today. I think I'm going to, but it's so difficult. So, is there even a point? I mean, the only point right now is collecting rupees, which I will need to complete it anyway, because I have to go through an old man's room. He'll charge me 50 rupees or my life, and of course I'm not gonna give him my life. So 50 rupees it is, and that just makes me even more scared, because then it feels like I was saying with that Mario Brothers 3 stress, like it feels like there's a bunch of stuff at stake. The homework today, among other things, was to read a bit of that Hunger Games, you know what I'm saying? And I have a feeling that school will ruin a book for me, because I actually read it, and the second one, Catching Fire, and the second one. I actually don't know what it's called I think it's called Mockingjay in English. It's called something like Revolution in Swedish, or I don't know what it means in English. I'll probably put it up on the screen if I find a good translation. But yeah, it's not called Mockingjay in Swedish for some reason. Yo, this nigga just gave me an E-tank? Cool. That was the best gift yet. I very much appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. I really like those, what are they called? Modal verbs, I think they're called. Oh yeah, I can talk about that. I had Spanish class today, but I'll get back to that later. Modal verbs, I think they're called. Those verbs like dare, like you can say I dare not. I've already talked about this probably a couple of times actually, but I really like that. And I was enlightened by the book called The Witches, well, you know the one, like the British dude, Roald Dahl, or I think it's called. is pretty cool. He made that book, and I read it. It was cool. The ending was weird. No, seriously, if I'm remembering the ending correctly, that was so weird. I think they snuck into a castle. Like, how weird does that get? It was a scientific castle. They did all those... Oh, stupid me. They did all those rat experiments there, I think. No, but he didn't want to be a rat, I don't think. So... Okay, well finally I got on this ladder. So, anyway. What I was gonna talk about was, well... Today I had Spanish class, and I just realized that verb, like the gusta verb, me gusta, the gusta verb, it's actually a reflexive verb, I think. That's just my theory, because it uses like a pronoun before it, like me or te or le, les, os, vos, no, something like that. So it uses a pronoun before, just like that thing about waking up, like me wake up, I wake myself up. I think that's a verb in Spanish. I think that's also one of those reflexive verbs. If I'm even using the right terminology, I think I am. So that's one thing I realized, and I don't even know if it's true, but it definitely seems like it is true. Seems very likely. So that's cool. That's a realization I had. And it's cool when you have realizations like that. Also had a stupid math revelation once, that like a square meter, that's like a potency, I think it's called in English, where you raise it to the power of 2, square it, that was one of those things, but really it isn't. I don't think so anyway. I think it's just that those two happen to like look the same and act the same and be the same, but they're not the same. They just look the same, or they just function the same, but they're not the same, and you can't make them act the same way. So here are these bats again. I need to stop now. Do I? No, I don't. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. Why can't I do that? Is it impossible? Don't tell me it is, because that would be quite unsettling for some reason. So what was I even talking about? Like the reflexive stuff. Well, that's just one thing I realized. Well, part of the realization was also that gusta, that's like taste, I think. Yeah, I'm 100% sure that has something to do with taste. Well, not 100% sure, but like 99.9999998. No, 9999999. And there I go again. Accidental E-tank. Accidental doubled E-tank. That's what I should call this video. But oh no. What was I even? Yeah, so gusta, that's like taste. So I thought that a good translation would be this is to my taste, pretty much. This piques my taste. That's kind of how the verb works, I think. I'm not sure, but maybe I'll say goodbye. No, I'm gonna get to a safe spot first. Here we go. That was a bit scary. Goodbye.